Welcome to JagNew. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Quinn Duncan.
And I am Alice Dirienzi. Today is October 21st, and we are here to bring you the latest news and happenings from around Windham High School. Let's get to it. To start off this morning, Aiden and Logan will be joining us for history in 2 minutes.
They will be discussing the history of the trebuchet, since everyone's favorite day is coming up, Trebuchet Day.
Let's get into it.
Hey, I'm Logan.
And I'm Aiden.
And
this is History in 2 minutes.
This week, in honor of Trebuchet Day, we will be covering the werewolf.
The werewolf? What does a guy that turns into a wolf man have to do with trebuchets?
Aiden, I said the war wolf.
Oh yeah, the werewolf. What is the werewolf?
Follow me. Now, it was a really big trebuchet, about 400 feet tall, which makes it around 40 stories, or the size of this building.
Wow. And why would anyone need to build a trebuchet that big?
Well, the reason why requires a bit of context. It's 1304, and King Edward of England is getting quite annoyed at Scottish Constable John Sampson because he didn't really want to surrender to the English. Give me your castle.
No.
The king had brought over all of these trebuchets that were really not capable of breaking down the castle walls. So one day, he has this brilliant idea. If small trebuchets no work, then big trebuchet must work. So the English started to build a massive trebuchet.
Wow. I can't believe I'm saying this about an Englishman, but that man was a genius. But wait, that must have cost a lot of money for him, right?
Yeah, around 40 pounds.
Well, that's not that much.
$46,000 in today's money. So.
Okay, that makes more sense. But still fairly cheap, though.
Anyways, so as the workers were building this massive siege machine, John Sampson was getting kind of worried in his castle and actually surrendered before they even fired a single shot.
We yield. You may take the castle.
What? I didn't catch that. What?
Don't shoot. We yield. We surrender.
You want us to shoot?
No, don't fire. We surrender.
All right, boys. Fire at will. Whatever they want. And so King Edward fired several volleys of massive rocks toward the castle, causing mass panic and destruction in the general population, and eventually leading to the capture of the castle.
But everyone lived happily ever after, right?
No.
Miss Sampson wants to let everyone know that the Scream Team is happening again this year. The Kind Club will be hosting pumpkin decorating, relay races, prizes, and more, all for free, on Friday, October 28th from 7 to 9 p.m. in the cafeteria. For more information, please email Miss Sampson.
There has been much excitement with sports recently.
Yeah, the recent games have had me on the edge of my seat. Here is senior Joe Murphy covering the latest sports news.
Hi everyone, I'm Joe Murphy and welcome to JagNew Sports. Field hockey finished up their season ending with a 13-2-1 record and are now headed into the playoffs. Football beat Manchester Central 44-25 and their next game is this Friday at Concord to finish the season. Volleyball won their match versus Winnacunnet 3-2 for their 5th win in a row, and their next game, the last game of the season, will be against Pinkerton today. Boys soccer finished up their season this week and are looking to make a run in the playoffs. Girls soccer also finished up their season on Thursday against Concord. Congrats to a great season, guys. And lastly, golf had their state championship over the weekend. Sadly, they came up short, but still took home 2nd place in the state. Also, Braden Lord and Nate Crowley both shot well enough to qualify for the solo tournament. Congrats to everyone, and thanks for sticking around to hear sports. Stay tuned for more updates as the season comes to an end. Once again, I'm Joe Murphy, and thank you.
Senior Kaylee LaFave is here to talk to Emerson Caracito, member of local New Hampshire band, about the release of their first EP. Let's check it out.
Hi, I am Emerson Caracito, and I am a member of the local rock band, Second to Last Minute. I am a singer.
So I heard that you released an EP recently. Can you tell me a bit about that?
So yes, we did. We released an EP, or an extended play, and that's basically like a little mini album. And we have 4 songs on it, which we wrote them. So the first one is 3:30, which was written by Lorelei. She goes to Pinkerton, and she is the other lead singer of the band. And then we have Lovely Days, which was written by Elliot, who is our drummer, who also sings quite often. And we have Echoes, which was written by Lorelai and Logan, the guitarist, and I already talked about Lorelai. And then we have a little surprise at the end, which was written by our bassist, Killian. He goes to Londonderry High, and it's called Apple Pie, and it's the best dessert that you could ever want on an EP.
That sounds great. Can you tell me what inspired you to create this band?
Well, it was actually Lorelai who inspired us. And so Doug Flood, he runs a program called Pizza Stock, which is like a music series which brings awareness to mental health and suicide prevention through music. So he was talking to Lorelai and asked her to create a band to play an event. So she texted a lot of her friends from music. I'd already known Lorelai from a previous band that we had both been in, and so she texted all of her music friends, and she's like, okay, who wants to be in a band to play this gig? And so it was originally going to be just that one gig, but then it became so much more than that. We decided to stay together. That was in May of 2021, and we've been a band since then, and we've been so fortunate. We've had so many gigs and so many really great opportunities. It's just been an amazing experience.
Thank you so much for talking to me about your EP today. Where can we find it?
Well, it's on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, wherever you listen to music, it's there.
All right, thank you so much. Have a great day.
You as well.
In the TV studio, students Joshua Fox and Skylar Bell have been using their skills and techniques to create a new ongoing series movie reenactments.
They use our equipment and technology to recreate iconic movie scenes from popular movies. You all can try and guess which movie they are mimicking. Let's go ahead and see what they have made for their first movie reenactment.
Hey guys, welcome to the first edition of Movie Reenactment. I'm Skylar Bell.
I'm Joshua Fox, and this is all about making a parody of a famous scene from a famous movie, and you guys have to try to guess which movie it comes from. And they'll get progressively harder as the videos go on, but without further ado,
Let's get into it.
The baker never told you what happened to the last donut.
he told me enough. He told me you threw out the donut.
No, I ate the last donut.
No. 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 No.
We will now head over to the weather wall and see what JagNew's weathercaster Quinn Duncan has for us.
Good morning, Windham Jags. Welcome back to Windham Weather. So on Friday, which is today, it's going to be very warm. It's going to be nice and sunny. We have a high of 61. And then Saturday, our first day of the weekend, it's going to be warm again. We have a high of 66. It's perfect for fall activities like apple picking. And then Sunday, a perfect day for yard work, partly cloudy, so no sunburn, with a high of 69. And then come Monday, our first day back at school, we have AM showers. Make sure to bring an umbrella, a high of 61. Tuesday, more AM showers, but a high of 64, so a little warmer. I am Quinn Duncan with weather, but if you're looking for something to do this weekend, Patrick Gutman has so kindly created a community calendar for us.
Hello, Windham High School. I'm Patrick Gutman, here with your community calendar for next week. Let's go ahead and start things off with the craft fair tomorrow from 9:30 to 3 up here at the high school. That's right, a craft fair. Gonna have refreshments, raffles, gift items, a whole bunch of different crafts as well. Be sure to turn up, that'll be fun. Proceeds benefit Windham High School theater, band, chorus, and orchestra programs. Next up, we have the Teen Halloween Spooky Night over at the Nesmith Library on this upcoming Tuesday, starting at There's going to be snacks and tiny pumpkins there, or you can bring your own pumpkin if you don't want to decorate a tiny one. And of course, we can't forget the Scream Fest over at Canopy going on until the 30th of this month. On Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So you probably don't have a lot of time left to get your tickets. So you probably want to go do that pretty soon. That's all I have on the calendar for today. So, back to you.
This time of year is very exciting for birthdays, and it looks like we have a bunch to share. Be sure to wish the following people a happy birthday as you pass them in the hall.
Welcome to the Birthday Zone.
That will wrap up this week's edition of Jag News. As always, we appreciate being here. Make sure to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and if you haven't subscribed to the Jaguar Network, please go ahead and do that now. For Jag News, I am Quinn Duncan.
And I am Alice Dirienzi. If there are any stories that you would like us to cover that have a burning passion to them, please send us an email at jagnet@windhamsd.org. Have a great weekend, everyone.